We live?
We're live.
Hey everyone, I'm working on a collab with DB Blades. This has been in the works for a really long time. I've been doing a lot of experimentation trying to figure out what I want to do for these knife handles because I want this to be special. And I've just been racking my brain for months and months trying to figure stuff out. I finally started doing a bunch of different experimenting. I decided I want to do Shoushugibon. If you've never heard of that, it's where you burn wood to get it all black and like cracked. And then I'm going to fill those cracks with a glow resin. And then I'm going to put a crystal clear glow, or not glow, just a crystal clear resin over the top of that. So we're going to see how this goes. I'm really excited for it. This has been in the works, like I said, forever. So we're going to be filming the YouTube video for it today. So this is going to be kind of a behind the scenes live stream look at what's going on. So if you have any questions throughout the whole thing, just throw them on there. I've got Brian behind the camera.
Hi.
Hi, Brian. He's going to become moderating the whole thing and alerting me of stuff you guys say, so go ahead and hit me. I'm going to go ahead and package this back up, pretend like I never opened it, so I can do the unboxing on the camera. These two knives, by the way. So, I'm not sure if I want to do both of the handles the exact same. I think I kind of want to do, I think they should match. But I think I'm just going to make handles for one knife in this video. And at the end of the YouTube video, I'll show them both just done and together. This will kind of be like the proof of concept I'm doing today. If stuff gets all messed up, I'm going to have to kind of go back to the drawing board. But I think I've got a pretty good idea of how I want to do stuff. Okay, so putting this back together. Brian, are we seeing any comments or questions come through? Yeah.
I'm waiting for him.
Let's see. Also, check out this packaging. I should probably put some tape over that. I put tape over my address and his address. Don't want to go doxing anyone here. There we go. Okay, so I've got my camera right here. You guys can kind of watch me set it all up. It's going to be like I might have to take multiple takes. So it should be a lot of fun. You guys will see something that I don't really share ever, really, I guess. Okay, so all my materials are stacked up here. Got the mold for it here. And then I'll talk about those later.
Yo, I got some chat. You ready?
We got some chat.
We're gonna do a birthday shout out. Christian Miel does. Happy birthday, dude.
Happy birthday, Christian. Thank you for joining us on your birthday. I appreciate it. Got the logo on the back. You guys see this? Got some LED backlighting. See that off, adjustable. Nice. I actually filmed when I put this wall up. The whole process, making the logo, doing the backlighting, all of that. And I never actually posted it because I just felt like the video wasn't quite on brand with what I usually do. So, fun fact for you, if you guys ever want to see that, maybe we'll upload some like rough version of it that you guys can check out. But probably not. But I just thought it was interesting. I like my background. I think it's cool. Okay. Should be pretty much ready to film. I'm going to get some of this stuff out of the background.
Yo, I got another question for you.
Okay.
Will Patrick come to the Blade Show in Atlanta next year?
Ooh, I really want to. I've been wanting to go to Blade shows forever. I'm finally starting to get into blades. Everyone's been like begging me forever to start making blades. It's like 70% of people are like, dude, you should really make blades. Or knives. I'm saying blades because we're talking about Blade Show. But then there's a few people who are just like, Patrick, don't ever make blades. Please don't. And I'm just like, why? Okay. Can we put this camera?
Where are we moving this?
We're going to move you guys. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Bear with me. Bear with me. We've got the camera, or it's my iPhone. We've got it mounted to this ring light. See how it's so bright right here? But now I need this light moved over here for the YouTube video.
Oh my goodness.
Do we need a different SD card or anything?
I think we're set on this one. Should have enough space. I can switch it out if you
It'll
want.
work. It's just a kind of organization thing, but we'll be fine. We're shooting this all on the same day, so.
No problem. No
shouldn't be
problem.
any confusion. All right, I'm setting up the framing here. Brian, do you want to turn it so they can see?
Yeah, dude. Check it out.
Tripod's all sticky.
Happens.
Okay. So, liking it. I always try to get the whole table in frame, the logo. Make sure I'm not cutting my forehead off. Also, you guys see my haircut? My fiance cut my hair and she accidentally cut it way too short.
We love it.
A lot of negative comments, a lot of negative feedback on that. Just know it's noted. I'm sad, my fiance's sad.
I think it looks fine.
It's okay, it's okay. Like I'll I don't care.
It'll grow back.
It's short hair.
It's a summer look.
Do anything to it? I'm a summer boy, beach boy. Okay, I've got the framing set up how I want it. I've got it on here. I need to turn on my microphone. And I'm just gonna do an intro for this. Okay, I'm recording here, mic check. Meme review. Did you guys know that that clap PewDiePie does is so you can sync the audio with the video? So it's editor scan. Okay. Okay, so I'm pretty much ready to roll here. I think I will kind of fake unbox it on camera.
We got so many questions, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna start filming now. Save the questions for a little bit, and then Brian will start asking them.
Oh my gosh, I need to write them down. Give me a second.
Okay, yeah, Brian will be right back. Okay, I just started recording on my main camera. I've got all the settings, how I want them, yep. Okay. I don't even know what I'm going to say. I gotta go through it. This is part 2 of a collab I'm doing with DB Blades. We got a link to the original in the video. Today I'm going to be making knife handles for these. And then I'm going to switch and do a quick unboxing. Yeah, okay, I know what I want to do. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the channel. This video is actually part 2 of a collaboration that I'm doing with DB Blades. He's all the way down in Australia, and we've been working on this. This has been months in the making. I've been trying to figure out and experiment and see exactly what I want to do for these. What I'm doing is the knife handle. He made the blade. So I'll just do a quick unboxing of what he sent me, and then I'll talk about what I'm going to do. I just did that in one take.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Oh, I want to get... Be right back, guys. I got a new tripod accessory. I want to test that out.
So I'm gonna keep y'all entertained, and then wait. Oh no, he's back. Never mind. Okay.
I'm back.
Never mind.
Brian, check this out. Adelcron needs to sponsor me. They make good stuff. My editor, our old video producer, Dustin, he's the one who brought me to the light that is Adelcron. They have such cool stuff. Tripod attachment. Check this out.
Oh my. No,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, see that? So I can mount my camera
Oh
here,
my god.
and then I can use this to go like up and overhead. Get some really cool shots.
That thing is beautiful.
So this, even though it might not look too crazy, well it does look crazy, but it's simple. But this is genuinely going to make a huge difference to the YouTube videos that you guys see. So I think that's pretty interesting. Also, I'm still recording over on this camera. I should go ahead and pause that. Okay, so I'll show you guys what's going on. Brian, can they see this, do you think?
They can see the camera. The tripod. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
All good.
So I gotta take this off. This is how I sew. There you go. Gonna undo this. This is why it takes so long to make YouTube videos. It's like 5 minutes in between every shot. Not always, but like. It usually takes about an hour for every minute of footage you see. No, way more than that actually. There's probably 40 man hours of work that goes into every one of our videos. That's for a 10-minute video. Crazy. It just depends. Like if we're doing a big product launch, sometimes we gotta make a new web page on the website and do an email newsletter and all that. So that's kind of like depending on what you consider part of the video. anywhere from like 40 to 80 man hours. So kind of crazy. That was simple enough. I just screwed this ball head onto the Delchrome, and I might just want to skip the ball head altogether, but it kind of makes it tricky to adjust the camera. What I'm worried about is with the ball head, it's going to extend the camera out to here. There's going to be a lot of leverage on it, and it might not be able to support the weight of the camera. So I guess we'll find out how it works. So the goal here is I'm going to shoot an above view unboxing of this real quick. Okay, you can already see it kind of giving away. I'm going to go ahead and take the ball head off. If this is going to be a problem, I don't want it to be like halfway through shooting a clip and it just like collapses.
I think it looks like a beast. Damn.
Yeah, this is like really well made. There's cheaper versions on Amazon that you can get that have one less section, so it's a lot less useful. And they're bad. It can't support any weight. It just collapses. It's bad. This is so solid. It actually makes a big difference. I like this thing. Okay.
Hey Patrick, I think we might have some audio issues. It's just a little quiet, just on your part.
It's quiet.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just because of the distance. Or
Okay.
if it's 'cause...
I'll just try to like yell when I'm not filming the video part. I'll try to tell you if it's going to be really loud, and you can turn up your volume. And if I'm going to do something like turn on some machine, I'll give you a heads up beforehand. Don't have any RIP headphone users comments in the comment section. Okay, I'm not even sure how I want to do this. I've never used this mount before, so I'm learning with it right now. Also, this mat just slid down. Put that away. Okay, this is going to be a little tricky. The way I've got it set up now, I'm going to have to be like this. That should work though. Alright. Ooh, it's working. Just gonna pull the camera monitor out over here. There we go. This looks really good. Ooh, this makes me excited. You guys are gonna see some crazy new shots in my videos. I like this. Alright, so I got this here. Oh, try to get this out of the shot. People in the YouTube video aren't going to know anything about fancy new equipment. They're just going to see the video. Okay, I'm about to start recording. So I'll start using my film voice. Try to get it right side up. Make sure I got everything in there. I need a knife. I got my maker knife inside.
Let me grab it.
I'll just grab a razor here. Sorry, Jocko, I'll use it next time. I've got it inside with the meteorite one. Oh, that's kind of a secret project. You didn't hear anything. Okay, I'm ready to film here. Anyways, I'll have them make your blade very soon to show you guys. Alright, let's go ahead and break into this. Came all the way from Australia. Took a while to get here. There we go. I totally haven't opened this before, so this is definitely the first time. Not really. I just want you guys to experience what I got to experience. It's fun unboxing stuff. Okay, so we got two blades, one for me, one for him. This looks like a piece of, it's a knife rod pin. I'm not sure what it's made of. I think it might be a micarta of some sort, which could just be like fabric. I don't know. But we'll use this for some pins on the knife. Now let's open this up. Ooh. You guys, I hope you're ready. This blade's wicked. Look at this. Ooh, I love that. Such an insane just like curve that it's got to it. It just looks like a raptor claw or something. I like it. Not a raptor claw, because that would, like a karambit, would go the other direction. But it's got a really cool look. And look at that nice stone washed texture it has. Awesome. Alright, so here's knife number one. He also sent some stickers in here, as well as some legal warnings and stuff like that. Don't play with knives. Must be 18 and older. All of that good stuff. I really need to make a sticker wall. Also, check out Dominic's website, Instagram. He does some really cool stuff. Okay, so that is box number one. Box number two should be the same thing. So I need to make a sticker wall. I've got a bunch of cool stickers that I need to put somewhere. I could put them on my bandsaw maybe. Yep, this one's the same. So, I'll set these aside for now. I'll just have the blade out. I'm going to cut there, guys. Pause the recording for a sec.
In this break, let me read some of these comments to you. There's this chick, I don't know who she is, but her username is Carly H, and she says, "What a cute filming voice."
What a cute filming voice.
I think she's flirting with you, dude.
I don't know.
This man's engaged. Back off, Carly H.
Hey, yeah, I'm engaged. You gotta keep your distance. Got my blade. I'm gonna stack this up. Anything else?
Yeah, I got some, plenty of questions. Just ask any time.
Maybe with one more, and then we'll start this next clip.
Okay, Brendan Mayoros, what got you into making rings?
Rings I kind of stumbled into. I wanted to do a Kickstarter originally, so I bought carbon fiber because I wanted to make something out of carbon fiber. And I was just messing around with it, and a ring was actually pretty straightforward and fun to make. I liked it a lot, and so I made a Kickstarter for that. And in order to fulfill all those orders, I bought a bunch of ring making equipment, like my lathe. And it's just been like history ever since then. Obviously, I had ring making equipment, so I started making a lot more rings, and I really liked it. So, just kind of a thing that I stumbled into and really liked. Okay, I'm gonna get back to the video here. So, I'm ready. Alright, but the point of this video is to make a handle for this awesome blade. One that fits the kind of look of it. It's got this really nice, I think it's acid washed, stone washed, I can't remember the exact technical name they use for it. But it's a nice, rugged, really cool look. So I thought what would be cool is a Shoushugibon effect. And if you don't know what that is, it's essentially where you burn the wood until it kind of cracks and turns completely black. And then what I'll do from there, is I'm going to take some resin, mix some glow powder in it, and fill in those cracks with that resin. And then I might leave that raw the way that is, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some clear resin over the top of that. And then we're just going to have like a crystal clear view down into the exposed kind of cracked black wood with the green, or I think in this case I'm going to do blue glow powder lines going through it. I think I'm going to do a retake of that, guys. I kind of stumbled across a lot of those words. Let me just go delete that clip real quick. Alright, but back to the point of the video, my role that I'm going to play in it is going to be putting handles on the blade here. So, you can see this has like a really cool acid washed rugged effect to it, and so I wanted to make a handle that would kind of fit that, something that could be unique to me, something that says it was made by Patrick Adair, but also something that fits the theme of the knife. So what I've settled on is doing a Shoushugibon effect, and if you don't know what that is, it's essentially where you take a piece of wood, you burn it with a blowtorch, fire, just whatever, until it turns completely black and it kind of cracks all over the surface. And that's what that is, and it looks cool, it looks amazing. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it a step further. Of course, you already know. I'm going to take some blue glow powder, mix it with resin, and I'm going to fill in the cracks with that. And I might do a couple of little extra touches, like a clear layer over that, but that's the essential idea of it. I think it's going to look really cool. And I've actually had to do quite a bit of work, kind of research, up until this point to get it ready. I've tried to figure out which wood to use. This is maple, got maple. This is just another hardwood. It's what I use on the background. This is oak, and then over here, I think this is a pine plywood. And I experimented with all of these. I tried hitting them with a torch. I'll even show a picture of one of the experiments that I did. But essentially, you're looking for some really nice kind of patterned and really tight cracks to it so that you can get a lot of detail on a small space like a knife handle. And what I found was you want to use something like a plywood where each layer is so thin that it can really kind of crack and separate really well. So that's what I've got here. I'm sorry.
Are we back?
Hey, are we back?
Oh my goodness.
Hello, everyone. Hopefully we can. I didn't know if you could resume a live stream. I was really worried we were gonna have to start a whole nother video.
There we go. Easy peasy.
Awesome. All right, we're good.
Dope.
All right.
You should probably update people what happened as we as they come back in.
So, okay, yeah, I'll wait a second for everyone to come back. I'll just get the next shot set up. Alright guys, we are back live. We just had some technical difficulties. My phone overheated because I was charging it and it's really, really hot in my shop right now.
It's really toasty.
Very hot. So we unplugged the charger. We should be fine without it. I've got like 70% battery, I think. So we should be good from here on out. Sorry about that. Now, I just did my intro and everything for the knife handle. I don't know if you heard me talking about it, but I was kind of not super happy with how long it took me to explain everything. And that might make for a boring video. But I think it's okay. We're just going to move forward and try to do better next time. So, where I left off was I explained the whole process. We're going to do a Shoushugibon knife handle. I'm going to fill the cracks in with this glow powder. And so now I need to go over to the bandsaw and cut off a suitable piece that'll fit nicely in this mold. So, I'm going to have Brian come with me.
We're moving. We're moving.
Drag all the equipment. You can just unplug the light.
And we're just gonna
We're just gonna
move this. We're just gonna move this thing. Hey, question while we're moving.
Yeah.
When is the Patrick Adair's salsa line coming out?
Salsa line?
Yeah.
Very soon.
Very soon.
Did you guys see I planted a salsa garden? I need to post that to my Instagram. I'm gonna make all sorts of salsa.
Everyone's really pumped. Everyone's really pumped, dude.
Everyone's super excited.
Everyone's
for
so
salsa.
pumped. What flavors are you in?
That would be like actually fun to do. I don't know the logistics of trying to ship people salsa, so like
That sounds like a
probably
mess.
not the smartest of plans, but it'd be fun. Alright, can you guys see what's going on here? I'm setting up the camera.
I can get a little closer too if you want.
No, that's good. I think that's good the way it is.
Wunderbar.
I'm just setting the exposure and everything. Let me give you guys a look at what I'm doing. Trying to get the framing how I want. We're not using the light just because that'd take too long. I'm trying to make it quick on the live stream. But I'm just setting up all the settings. I always film at 50 shutter speed. Got my... It looks bad on camera. Obviously, you're looking at a filming of a screen, so it obviously doesn't look good. But got it set up how I want. Now I'm going to use a big old piece of plywood right here. I'm going to cut it to size. Oh, I need to go grab my mold real quick. BRB. Alright, making sure the lighting looks good. It doesn't look great. Like, I really should set up some better, more proper lighting.
Do you want me to open the garage?
It's okay. It looks decent. It'll work. Yeah, it looks a lot better. I just messed with it a little bit. Okay, so I'm trying to make a piece that's going to fit in here. So, I should probably use a Sharpie and make some marks on the plywood. Anyone have any questions while I'm getting this set up? I'm not going to record any audio for this section. I already explained it in the video, so I won't need to here.
Hey, the Water Jet channel has a question.
Water Jet channel, I don't know if we should answer it.
Are you cheating on me?
Am I cheating on Mitchell? Is that Mitchell or Dan?
Is it Mitchell or Dan?
I guess either way the answer is yes. Sorry.
Ooh, ice cold. Ice
Oh,
cold.
Mitchell and Dan, I should probably explain this.
It's not what you love, it's not what you think.
Yeah, it's not what you think. I didn't understand what you meant. I could see how you're upset because we're working on something similar, and it made me realize if I don't get this video put out very soon, then that's very, very rude.
We still love you.
Yes. Okay, that side doesn't look too good, but that's okay. I'm worried about this. Well, we're trying to make it crack on purpose, so I'm sure that'll be fine. Okay, I've got the first piece the size I want it. This next piece I'll do it here. Okay, ready to film. I just like to make the filming section as quick and straightforward as possible so that I'm not sitting there scratching my head on camera and wasting your guys' time. But now I'm wasting people watching the live stream time, kind of ironic. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting. I don't think it'll be too loud, but just careful with the volume. I'm about to turn this on. Alright, I'll cut down. 2 more.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, these are too big. Alright, I'm going to cancel that camera footage here. I'm going to trim this down just ever so slightly. Oh, also, I didn't have my, it was a little dangerous. Didn't have my height set up how I should have. Alright, so this part I'm showing you guys on live stream. I'm not showing this on camera. This is part of the process that is my low budget YouTube videos that I do on the fly. Okay. I'm gonna cut these one at a time, bounce off blades and bounce. Go. Okay, there we go. Oh, really? Guys, this is bad. Still doesn't fit. It's like very close to the point where, like, I don't know if I should even correct it. Or if I should use a sander. Okay, I'll just do one more cut. will fit finally. I've got to erase the evidence for the YouTube video. There we go.
Oh.
So that's what we want. We want these to fit in there. We don't want there to be a ton of wiggle room. I have a ton of wiggle room here, but more than I should have on the width of it. But that's just to save resin is why I was trying to make it such a tight fit. So that'll be perfect. Now I'm going to show, grab a pen like I did that first try and film it here on the camera. Pop the mold. Test fit. Got it. Okay, that clip is done. It's going to take 20 seconds on the YouTube video that you saw. It just took 5 minutes here. That's how it goes. Also, I'm just realizing I've got a big knot on this piece. I feel like that might be bad. It's also got a knot on the back. I'll worry about it. For now, I'll just go with what we've got. Hopefully it should work out okay. And if it doesn't, I can always just do another one off camera. Because I have to do 2 more of these anyway so that I can do both sides of both blades.
We're moving.
Alright, we're moving. Next stop is blowtorch. Also keep Brian's nice stool.
It's for me for sitting on.
Nice stool. Very nice. Alright, set the tripod lower.
Scoot over here.
Why is there a beetle on this fire break?
Oh no, buddy.
Get out of here, you're about to die.
Oh my.
Around.
Need a nice low shot for this one.
Yeah, you gotta get low because fire brick is low. Okay, I'm gonna record a section for the YouTube video. I keep saying YouTube video even though this is also a YouTube video. So I know it's confusing. When I say YouTube video, I'm not talking about the live stream. So I'm gonna set up this light here. Lighting in our last shot was a little lackluster. Try to make up for it in this one.
Get out of your way.
Go a little bit lower.
In the meantime, can I ask more questions? I think
Yeah,
there's just so many popping off in the chat all the time.
Oh, nice.
Are you a car enthusiast?
I am. Actually, guys, I have a set of 3-piece wheels coming for, I have a 1989 Nissan R32 Skyline GTST, which is like the GTR, but rear-wheel drive. And I've got wheels that I've been waiting for like at least 6 months that are supposed to come today, and they literally might show up during the live stream, so that's really funny you asked that. Because that's been on my mind all day today. I'm just waiting for those to show up.
We've been waiting all day.
Brian can attest to that. Every time we hear a car noise outside, I'm like, oh, is that UPS?
Just really excited about it.
Okay. So as you can see, I don't know, yeah, you can, it's big enough. Got the camera set up here, I'm just looking at the, I'll give you a little peek if you can see that, kinda. So I've got the wood set up, this is a fire brick, this just withstands heat from a blowtorch really well. So I'm gonna set this up here, gonna grab a blowtorch, and then I'm just going to burn this until it looks cool. That's literally all there is to it.
Another question.
Another question?
Ian Plum asks, did you make your engagement ring?
My engagement ring? I don't have an engagement ring. So not mine, and I didn't make Carly's, that's my fiance. Because I don't, like as you guys have seen, I don't do a lot of like the traditional jewelry with like the diamond settings and things like that. And so I wanted to leave that to someone who does. And we had Heidi Gibson do it. She's on Instagram. She's like really similar to me, but more for like traditional women's wedding rings. And so you guys should check her out. She does some amazing stuff. Anyways, I'm ready to go here. I've got pliers here. I've got a bucket of water in case start burning the place down, but we should be good.
Oh my god. Should I be concerned?
No, you should. This is safe. Oh, great. I've been recording audio this whole time.
Nice.
31 minutes of nothing.
Nice.
You're welcome, Tyler. Okay, I'm going to start another clip. I'm going to explain what just happened and what I'm about to do. So recording here, put that in my pocket. Set this here. I'm going to press record right now. Alright, so I just got both pieces sawed down to the size so that they'll fit perfectly in the mold without leaving us with much wasted resin. Now, I'm going to go ahead and burn each of them individually. I got my blowtorch here, and I'm just going to hit them with it until they look good. So, let's go for it.
UPS.
UPS is here, guys.
Speak of the devil.
Okay.
Okay, we open this? For those asking for car content, here we are.
The best content. Best content.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave this right here.
I'm excited. We couldn't have planned this any better. This is a great interlude.
I love music.
From Forge Line, UPS is playing some good tunes. Hope that don't get a copyright strike. Yeah, it's fine.
Wheels. They're light for wheels.
What?
They're light.
Yeah, there's 3-piece aluminum wheels.
It's a piece.
All right, do I need to say anything?
Nope.
Good? Awesome, thank you so much.
We made it.
Oh, it definitely will. I'll be careful.
Not trying to get doxxed.
Alright guys, I'll be quick. I just want to show you what's in the package. I feel like that's a little rude to like accept.
You can't just tease us, you know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you have to see it.
Please don't watch this in HD because you might be able to see my address. Just keep it on at standard definition. Don't text yourself. Just kidding. I'll be careful. It doesn't pop up. I'm excited. I've worked with Forge Line on this. Huge shout out to Forge Line. Sponsored by Forge Line. Also, that's my address.
It's fine.
I've been working with them forever. I have not even seen what these are gonna look like. I've got like chills right now. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? This looks amazing. I'm gonna pull these out. Take it to the table. These aside.
Hello.
Oh, let's check these out. I don't know how to open these properly. Oh, silk from under here. I'll undo this and do a grand reveal. Oh man. These are 3-piece wheels and they're also forged. And if you don't know about them, you should look them up. This is like everything that I nerd out about and like in life in a set of wheels. They're amazing. There's so much engineering that goes into them. They're expensive, but they're worth it. And especially for me, because literally this is my only option, because my car body kit I put on it is so wide that regular wheels, you can't use casted wheels. They don't make them in the dimensions I need. Oh man. I got a custom finish on it all. It's all powder coated, my colors. I'm so excited right now. I need that. All right, I haven't peeked. I didn't steal any looks. Gonna reveal them live. You ready? Oh man.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nice.
Wait, spin her around, spin her around.
Spin it around.
Oh, she's fine.
How do you like that? All right, guys.
Oh.
These are the wheels. I am a lot more excited than I'm letting on to right now. Just like, you have no idea how much I've put into getting these on this table today. I'm so excited to get these on my car and to get driving my car. I've been working on it forever. It's been almost a year now. And we are almost ready to go. One sec, before we put these away, look at this. You can see all the CNC milled marks on here. I had them do a transparent powder coating on it so you can still see just kind of every detail in the way that these were made. These are amazing. They forge out a billet, which makes it a lot stronger rather than just a casted or just CNC'd regular part. They forge it out into kind of a rough wheel shape, and then they custom CNC the entire thing. And that makes one piece of it. And then they bolt this big main piece to the outer lip here, their inner barrel and outer barrel here. And it just, so much work goes into every single one of these. Look at all these bolts. Can you imagine how long it'd take to put on one of these bolts? And you times that by like, I don't know, 100, and then do it on 4 wheels. And that's just like one of 100 steps that went into this. These are beautiful, and I could not be happier.
A happy man.
Very happy.
Caught this live stream.
On this, I'm gonna have some sponsored content out by them. Huge shout out to Forge Line. If you want wheels, go to Forge Line. They do it best.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Back to our regularly scheduled live
As soon as
stream.
we're done with our regularly scheduled programming, I'll come look at these a little bit more. But I won't make you guys. If you want to look at more, you can feel free to rewind the video.
She's solid.
She's solid. All right.
We moving.
Back to the content. I just got done burning this first piece, and I think it went really well. Let's kind of come examine it. I'm gonna, here, let me just pull the whole camera off. Deja vu, I've seen a rim before. Greetings, Zuzu Pet. All right, so let's look at this. I burned it a little more on this side than I did on, let's see. I put more heat on this side than I did here. And interesting, I think I need to put a little more heat on it because the cracks are a lot deeper on this side. And while it looks good on this left side, I don't think those cracks are deep enough, so we won't get the effect we want. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with the blowtorch just a little bit more till we get it where we want. I'm going to not record on this camera just because I don't want a bunch of excess footage. There we go, that's looking a lot better. The cracks are getting really deep.
Yeah, what is this?
What is this? This is
what is this?
This is I think it's pine. It's pine plywood. I explained it in the YouTube video, and it's not the most premium of woods, but that's okay. We're going for a cool effect, and believe me, the effect will be worth. And even if we use like oak or rich mahogany or ebony or whatever, it still wouldn't matter in the knife handle. So I know this isn't the most premium of woods, but it is going to make the coolest looking knife handle. That's why we're using it.
Smells like campfire.
It does smell like campfire in here. You guys are missing out. You got to get smell-o-vision. YouTube. Comment or everyone hit up Susan. Okay. That's how I want it. I'm going to go ahead and film another clip on the Canon for the video, where I'll switch out the piece for another. Where did I have this? Okay, I've got the lighting so that you can kind of see the texture it has. Oh, I stopped recording my voice, so I better start again. Okay, mic check. Yep, we're recording. Meme review. There you go. All right, so I burnt the first piece, still a little hot, so I'm being careful here. But we've got some really, really good texture to it, some really nice deep cracking going on. That should fill nicely with the glow resin. So I'm going to take this one aside for now. I'm going to do the second one. Let's see. I'm going to do this side where there's not as much of a knot. And then I'll go ahead and do the same process to that. Okay, I got that clip done. I'm going to stop voice recording. And I'm just going to regular old-fashioned film this little clip here.
That's really pretty.
Yeah, it is. There we go. Look at that smoke. Very cinematic looking. Let me get some lasers out here. Nice. You guys see the knot in here? Can you see I'm kind of pointing right in the middle? I think that actually made it look a lot cooler, so I like it. Let the cat out. Oh, I'm gonna go grab Phoenix. Now that we're done with all the blowtorch stuff, we're good. Phoenix!
Kitty.
Oh, here he is. Come here. Oh. He's been sleeping.
Yo, the people want us to torch Phoenix. Lots of opinions.
Let's not torch Phoenix. Phoenix is too beautiful to be torched. Phoenix doesn't get featured often. He's a little camera shy. Phoenix is kind of a little naughty cat. He likes to bite and scratch. But he's cute. And we like
Hey,
him.
buddy.
All right, I'm looking at the wood over here. Still crackling.
Right.
That's okay. I'll probably need to give it a minute before I start pouring resin on it.
Fair point.
But I'm going to go ahead and film another clip for the video. we get started with that.
Why are there so many people asking for us to lick the wood? Like,
The wood? Oh, that's
they want us to
the
lick the
water
wood.
jet channel. Should we see if it's authentic? I'm no Mitchell.
Incredible.
Oh, yeah,
Oh my
that's real.
god.
That's real. I'm no Mitchell. Like,
Do it for the people.
it's gotta be real. Okay, I'll start recording here. Alright, we got number... Messed up. Okay, start again. Alright, I got piece number 2 finished. Still kind of crackling from the heat going on. So we got the first piece here, second piece here. Let's go ahead and switch over to my workstation. I'm going to start filling these cracks in. I don't know if that clip was necessary. We might edit that out in post. Like, we probably edit out probably 25% of the things I say because that was a little bit redundant. I've already kind of explained a lot of the stuff I said there. Still hot. It's not so hot in the back. It's probably really hot in the front. I don't know how to cool this off without getting it wet. If I get it wet, it's going to ruin the resin. So, hopefully it doesn't get ruined because it's too hot, because I'm not trying to wait. Alright, this is what I used in the intro. This is actually aqua glow powder because I have a nice vial of it. What I'm going to use in the video, blue glow powder, because it's got a lighter daytime color and I want it to look almost like black and white in the day, rather than the kind of like off-white green color that some of the other colors have. I'm going to put my nice cutting mat aside. I'm going to grab my gross resin mat. This catches all the drips, doesn't ruin my workstation.
There's this dude named ZZPet69. He says you look like a 40-year-old with your haircut.
A 40-year-old or a 4-year-old?
No, up to you, dude.
I think I kind of look like both with this haircut, honestly.
At the same time.
Okay, I didn't ask for this haircut, guys.
Ooh.
Here goes the blood for it.
Oh, that's safe.
All the things.
Might be.
It's okay. I want to make sure there's no leaks. Back where it goes. Alright, guys. If you got any questions, now's a good time.
Oh, I have so many questions written down. Give me a
Yeah,
second.
give me some questions,
Ooh,
right?
ooh.
I'm just setting up for the resin casting part.
Give me a minute. Well, that's not bad.
Very sad. You got them on OneNote or something?
Yeah, I do.
Cool, that's the
I got
power of the internet. Alright, so strategy time. Gotta get the mold out. Gotta get the lighting going back on. I'm gonna turn it on here. There we go, looking better. Turn this way.
Would you ever consider making things other than rings?
Rings,
Like
hey,
watches or
Why would you say
bracelets
that?
or...
like a knife handle? Making a knife handle. Yeah, I've tried to get into it. I've just been so like bogged down with rings the past like 2 years, just so busy with everything that I haven't really gotten an opportunity to branch out like I wanted to. So I'm slowly trying to get into it. I think I'm gonna keep mostly true to rings because I think that's kind of my favorite thing to do and make. But that doesn't mean I don't want to experiment sometimes. So that's what I'm doing today.
Dope. Question. Will this knife be for sale?
Probably not. Like maybe. I'll talk to Dominic about it, and like maybe we could do like a limited run of them. But we'll see. It might not make sense economically. We'll see. Like I'm not an experienced knife maker. I don't think I can make a wonderful knife at the moment, but Dominic can, so that's an advantage that we have. I think I can do a good job of making the handles for him, so I think between the two of us, we've got the experience needed to make a fairly premium knife. But we'll see. Logistically, it'd be kind of tricky, but as long as you guys are fine waiting a while, I bet you. I don't see any reason why we couldn't. Okay, sorry, I'm kind of scatterbrained here. I'm trying to talk and figure out where everything is, where it needs to go, all of that.
There's a lot going on.
There is.
What is your objective on how the knife handle will look like? What's the goal here? What's the goal?
So I don't know how to describe it. Essentially, we've got this Shoushugibon going on here. We got this really nice texture. I'm going to take this blue glow powder, mix it with resin. We're going to pour it into those cracks. And once I fill in all those cracks, it should have kind of like, I don't know, if you think of like some like National Geographic footage of like the Earth's crust cracking and the lava showing through. Not really that look because it's blue glow and it's black and white, but just kind of something similar, something that looks organic, really interesting and wild and crazy, and then something that looks just epic at night. So that's the goal here. Trying to get really creative with it. Also, I've got a little, here it is, little squeeze bottle here. I'm gonna see, it might be a good idea to put resin in it and then carefully just squeeze it into all the little cracks. That way I can get really specific with where it goes. I don't know if that's gonna be worth doing or not. It depends on how easy it will flow into the material. We'll see. All right, let me grab the Canon camera and get ready to film another clip for the YouTube video.
Dope.
Okay, I think I'm gonna try to film a little bit, like over my shoulder kind of looking. So I need to adjust the tripod, extend the legs out, put these out a little more flat. There we go. Now, put this up here and let's see if we can't extend this Delchrome attachment. Well, probably just a tilt is all we need. Let's see. No, I'll raise it up. Okay, this is a pretty cool shot, I think. I can't really show you guys a good preview on live stream, but if you watch the YouTube video, pay attention to this shot. That's it's just a little bit better than what I'm normally able to do without this special Delchrome tripod mount. Exposure, gotta drop that down. You're good, Brian. Oh, put the light where you're gonna keep it while I'm filming.
Oh, that's right. Good call.
No, you're good. I was just like, why does the light keep changing? I'm like, oh.
That's me.
Because the light is attached to the live stream camera.
There's this girl named Carly H that keeps on asking for your address.
Stop asking for my address, Carly.
I think we should block her and like
Yeah.
ban her from the stream.
Yeah, for real. See, that's my fiance. She already knows where I live. I would hope. Okay, I'm just wasting time with that. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay, so I've got this set up. I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna mix up some resin. I'm going to do a 3-to-1 resin to glow powder ratio based on weight. So I'll give us some really, really dense glow powder that'll glow really bright. Let's just kind of weigh this out, see what we've got to work with. 1 ounce of glow powder roughly. So I think I'll just do about 1 ounce of resin. I think that'll be enough. I can do up to 2 ounces of resin, we'll still be good. So I was just making sure I had enough glow powder here, and we should. Okay, so gotta set it back all up for the camera. And I should record voice here, that would be really bad. Oh, I'm still recording. Keep doing this, guys. Sorry, Tyler.
Tyler's gonna have such a good time.
Have a great time. Pluralizer makes it so it's not too bad as long as I split it up every time I realize that there's an issue. Okay. I think I'm ready to go. Oh, also I'm going to be using less of the hardener. for this because it's so hot in the garage and I want a little extra working time.
It's so toasty in
To
here.
make it cure real quick. Okay, here we go. All right, I've got all my materials ready to go and laid out for this next step. I'm gonna put this first piece in the mold. I'm gonna do them all one by one. If I learn anything, I'm gonna apply it to the next handle I do, and I might have to trash a couple of these just for experimental sake. But at the end, I need to have 4 of these in order to make both sides for 2 knife handles. So here goes the first one, just kind of a little experiment. I'm gonna put the scale on, zero it out, and I need to mix out some resin. I'm gonna do, I think, about an ounce. Let me just pour it here. That should be plenty. Okay, there we go. Wow, look at that. 2.006 ounces. That's one of my best resin pours of all time.
Write it down, write it down.
Yeah, write that down.
Let it be known, let it be known.
Let it be known. Okay, and it's really hot in the garage right now here in my shop. So I'm going to use less hardener because I want a little bit more working time. But before I add that, I'm going to add the glow powder. I've got 2 ounces of resin, and I want to add a 3-to-1 ratio of resin to glow powder. So I've got 2 ounces here. I'm going to do 0.6 ounces of glow powder. I think this should be good. If I want to sprinkle, oh, I forgot. I need to zero that out. That is more than enough then, right? Yeah, 0.7. And the weight of the bag is probably negligible almost. But I'll go ahead and sprinkle this in. I'll stir it up. I'll add the hardener, and I'll check in back with you as soon as I'm ready to pour it in here. Okay, guys, did you see that? This next step is going to be a little finicky, and I didn't want to spend forever keeping the YouTube video focused on this. If I'm explaining details, I kind of have to leave it in the video. But now I explained everything. I said I'd check in later. That way I can just press record here and just fast forward through these steps until I'm ready to pour it in. So that's why I'm going about this in a weird way.
Yo, tell me if I'm dumb, but does that look really appetizing to you? Or is just me?
That does look good.
I kind of want to drink it, but
like Mountain Dew Voltage, but a little more healthy.
I was thinking like the Blue Hawaiian Punch from like Walmart.
Blue Hawaiian Punch, yeah. Wait until you see, once you add, we're not going to see it this time. Once you add the glow powder, it kind of messes it up. But when you add the catalyst, it turns a little bit green.
Ooh.
And by the time it hardens, it's crystal clear. It's insane.
Neato burrito.
It's a good time. It's a fun time. Okay, so I'm going to add, oh, I should record on the camera. I'm going to add 0.6 ounces of glow powder. So starting at 2.2, I'm going to go to 2.8. Oh, I need to mix it while I'm going throughout this, otherwise I'm going to have a big clump stuck at the bottom. That looks like Baja Blast. Who wants a sip?
I'm actually really thirsty.
A shot of Baja. Me too.
Want some water?
I'm okay. We'll be. All right, where are we at? 2.5? I need 0.3 more grams. We're halfway there. Or 0.3 more ounces. Grams would be minuscule. Try not to take forever. So I'm pouring in a little more than I should at a time, but that's okay. Very close. 1.02. That should be plenty. I'll just finish it off. Okay. Mix this up. I'm filming on this main camera up here. This will be a time lapse though, so even though this is taking, what is it? It's been 1 minute 40 seconds. It should go pretty quick in the actual YouTube video itself.
Oh wow, that color really did change.
Yeah, look at that. Nice Baja Blast.
Dang, cool science experiment, dude.
Very cool, exciting experiment. Okay, there we go. We're at 2.865. I like it. So now the kind of dilemma, it's not a dilemma, but choice I'm faced with. I got a ton of bubbles in here. In order to get rid of them, I need to use a vacuum chamber to degas it. I could go degas it right now and get rid of the bubbles I just put in, but then I need to add the hardener and then degas it, or then I need to add the hardener and then mix it. That's gonna put a lot more bubbles in it, and then I'm not gonna have a lot of open time. Then I need to put it in the vacuum again to try to get it all into all the cracks. So I think I'm just gonna try to vacuum it once. At the very end, I'll get rid of all the bubbles. It'll also, oh, I'm recording here, I need to stop, sorry. I'll get rid of all the bubbles, and it'll also help it seep into all the little cracks. So I'll serve two purposes. Also, I hope this is enough resin. It's gonna kind of be close. I need to kind of cover this as well as I can. Oh, also, I need it to be really level. Okay, so here's an issue. I like to film in my vacuum chamber, in my clear glass one, so that you can see it on video. But it doesn't have a flat bottom, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to do it in my metal one, and you're not gonna be able to see it as well, but that's okay. It's gonna make sure, because I don't want the resin to be, because I just want it to be in the cracks, and I'm not gonna be able to sand it back down. And so if the resin, it comes over the surface here, but not over here, then it's gonna look really dumb. So I need to make sure that that's okay. I'm going to get my vacuum chamber all set up because I don't want to find out that I've got like wood sitting in it later on. Okay, vacuum's plugged in. I'm going to just switch it out on the main desk here in a sec. Okay. Hopefully this lid will reach as far over as we need. Just barely. Okay, we'll make this work. This is a little bit close. That's how it kind of always is. Okay, now I'm gonna add the hardener and stir it all up. I've got 2 ounces of resin. I'm going to add 5 drops per ounce, so 10 drops total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for good measure. Okay, I'll mix it up. See it change color again. It should be a little less colorful pretty soon. I don't know, just once it's hardened, it should be less of a green color and more of a white color. It's really interesting. I'm not sure how it works or why that is, but it happens, so I don't ask questions. Okay, I just want to mix it really thoroughly, make sure I've got the hardener mixed in there well. Don't want to have soft spots in the casting. All right, I've got it mixed. Now I'm going to flip on the Canon camera and, well, I've already got it on, but I'm going to flip on my audio and explain what I'm doing. Okay, audio is on. I'm going to pause on the Canon and then re-record. All right, I've got my glow powder and hardener mixed in. Ready to go ahead and start pouring it on top of here. And I just want enough resin so that it covers the cracks, but I don't want it to cover the rest of the wood. And I can sand through a little layer of it, but that'll kind of be tricky. So I just want just enough, but not much more. Let's see how this is. I'm gonna try to get rid of the excess. That's almost perfect. There's a little extra space on the edge here. Okay, how's that? I think that's perfect. You can already kind of see the effect. It's not perfect because, like I said, we've got a little excess resin on top, but that is looking really good. That's gonna look amazing. So I've got the resin in place where you're on the clock because it's already got the hardener mixed in. So I'm gonna pull out this. I usually try to use a clear vacuum chamber, but my clear chamber, my glass chamber, isn't flat on the bottom. So you're not gonna get as good of a look inside of it, but we are gonna have a better finished result, and that's what's really important.
It's getting really toasty in here.
It is. All right. Vacuum. Top. Sorry, I messed that up. Got to redo that. I don't know what I'm saying. All right, I've got the lid in place. Gonna lock down the air valve. Go ahead and activate the vacuum. There we go. Let that bubble up. Hopefully it should seep down into all the cracks and crevices that we created with the Shoushugibon effect, and we should be left with a really dense glow vein through all those different cracks.
Ain't that neat?
Yes.
Ain't that neat?
All right, for all of you on the live stream, can I explain something weird that just happened? So I just got a new vacuum chamber and a backup pump. This is my normal lid. I went to put it on the top here. There's no rubber seal on this one because the new one I have, it seals on the edge with the lid, and it wouldn't seal. So it's kind of freaking out. I'm looking for the other chamber. I think I've left it at the shop where we make the rings. We've got two shops. This shop where I make the videos, the other shop where I make the rings. And I was just kind of freaking out there. And everything I explained about needing the glass so that you could see was irrelevant because this new one is so much clearer than the old one. So I kind of feel really stupid, but we'll just edit out a lot of the unnecessary explaining I did.
That boy is bubbly.
Yeah, it is.
Dang. You want to go with some questions?
Yeah, one sec. I want to explain. I've got excess
Let's do
resin
this.
here.
Uh-huh.
I'm monitoring this. As soon as this starts to get a little bit kind of like jelly, that's when I need to stop the vacuuming here because it's starting to set up. I don't want to create resin foam. I want to create what I was trying to create. So as soon as this starts setting up, that's when I'll switch the vacuum off, and then it should go back to the way it looked when we kind of started. Okay, question time.
All right. Is the R32 your dream car? Or if not, what is?
So I wouldn't say the R32 is my dream car, and I might get a lot of heat for this. I like the R34 better. That's not an uncommon opinion. A lot of people like it just because like Fast and Furious movies and all of that, and it's just kind of like the GTR that really turned me on to cars and just ADM stuff in general. And so I'm not converting, there's a body kit for the R32 that makes the front look like an R34, so I'm putting that on there. And then I also put the tandem wide body kit. We're using two separate body kits, and it's just kind of like a hodgepodge of a car that I think is the coolest it can be. It's a wide body R34 front. We put a different mount for the turbo so that you can see the turbo. I've got a big spoiler for it. Just a lot of ridiculous stuff that a lot of purists won't really love, like my wheels. They're a little flashy. But I'm just trying to make this an insane car that's cool and fulfills every one of my 12-year-old kind of dreams that I had. So that's what it is. It's kind of cool, I think, and it's just kind of for fun, and I'm gonna really like it. So yeah.
That's dope.
Also, we're having an issue here where the wood is floating, and I think the resin's getting up on top of it, so that's not very good.
Ooh.
I think we can solve it though. The vacuum's going strong. This is still workable. So what I'm gonna do, you're not going to know this if you watch the YouTube video, only on the live stream. I'm going to release the vacuum, and I'm just going to mess with it, make sure we've got it good. We vacuumed it out. We should have the resin where it needs to be. It's just kind of, I got to push it down further, so I don't know. It's confusing when I try to explain it, so I'll stop. I'll quit while I'm
All right, another question.
Just don't worry about the fact that I'm messing with it after the vacuum. It still should be good. That's
Oh,
all.
that's kind of neat. Okay, this guy asks, what do you do with all the metal spaghetti you carve off of the lathe? You should make a metal spaghetti and resin ring.
Metal spaghetti.
He's
I
very
don't know if I've ever
passionate.
heard someone call it metal spaghetti, but I really like that.
I don't know how I feel about it.
I like it. Okay, so here's where I've got it. You can see the resin's kind of not coming up how it needs to be. I'm gonna push this down. It's not going down.
Robert, don't
It
go
might
down.
be because there's a couple little nubs. I'm gonna pour a little extra on top here. We don't need much. It looks pretty good the way it is. There's just a little bit lackluster on that edge where I just poured it. Also got a piece of styrofoam or something in there.
Nice.
Okay, I think that is our first one done successfully. We gotta wait for this to cure in order to have a better final look at this, but I think that is kind of all we need to do for the live stream. Oh, I need to show you the metal spaghetti. I save a lot of it. I've got multiple little collections of it. Here's one. Here's some brass shavings here. Superconductor shavings here. I think this might be titanium shavings here. More superconductor, either stainless steel or more titanium, or it might be zirconium. And then there's lots more, all different types of metals and materials. I really want to do stuff. Peter Brown does a lot of videos with resin where he infuses like shavings and stuff, and he's made some really seriously impressive stuff. So it'd be cool to do a collab with him or something, but I just haven't gotten around to planning that all out yet. So I will do something, and I've been collecting them, saving them. I just don't have anything ready to go just yet, but hopefully soon. This is looking good. I've still got, this is still runny. It keeps, the resin will kind of, what do you call it? It kind of levels itself out. And there's some high points where the resin doesn't want to stay. And I've been having to go in and just kind of spot by spot add it where it needs to be. But this is actually, and I've never seen this done before, so I didn't know if it'd be possible. And it's looking really promising. You can already see, if Brian, if you want to have a look at that, you can already see that really detailed. Try to go directly above it. There we go. You can already see that. Look at that.
Ooh.
We got glow resin in all those little cracks. I think this is going to look amazing. I hope you guys like it and agree.
Ooh.
Cool. All right, guys. If you got any more questions, you can hit us in the next like 20 seconds. Otherwise,
Oh my gosh.
we're probably going to
Do you want more questions?
call that a live stream. Anyone?
There's plenty of them.
There's plenty. Let's do one more.
One more. Ooh,
One more.
we have to choose one.
Brian gets to choose.
Oh my gosh, give me. Let's give him 1 second because there's a lag.
One more. Okay, yeah, there's a little bit of a lag.
In the meantime, we can show off the.
Let's take another good look. Oh,
Ooh,
I'm terribly sorry. We haven't shown you guys what this looks like glowing.
Oh my gosh.
Doing you guys a disservice here. I'm gonna plug in the glow light. This is just a sample, and I don't know if I should be showing this yet. This is kind of like I should make you wait for the video, but you guys are the real ones who watch the live stream, so you deserve it. Check this out. Oh man,
Ooh, she's a beaut.
look at that.
Whoa. Okay.
That's crazy. That's everything I wanted it to be. It just looks like lightning, like a massive lightning storm or something. That's amazing. Wow. Okay, I'm kind of shocked. That's beautiful.
Dope.
Okay, did we get a
Yes.
question,
So
Brian?
what say we close out this stream with one question?
One question.
All right.
Okay.
If you had to set up a business making something other than rings,
Other
what
than
would you
rings?
choose?
Yikes. If you want a serious answer, that's like really difficult. I don't know. There's things I do, like I make homemade gummies because I'm a nerd, and I think gummy candy is really good. And I think it would be so fun to make gummy candy and sell it as like a subscription box or something. I think people would love that. Also, in the last 5 seconds, this just turned to a gel. You saw me pouring it a second ago. it's already like in that 5 seconds, it's that quick. When it decides to harden, it goes. And it's gonna stay a little bit jelly for a long time. Takes like 24 hours to fully cure, but it's not pourable anymore. So this is gonna be how it's gonna have to stay. And it's great.
Internet died.
Internet died?
Internet died.
Did we just end?
No, I think we should. Are we back
Are we
on?
back? Did we just
I think we just cut.
I'd love to do something in the car world, but I don't think I necessarily am good enough to do anything in the car world to make a profitable business, so I probably wouldn't pursue that. But I like baking, making things, doing just stuff with my hands. So I think it'd be really cool to do like a baked goods subscription box or candy or something like that. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
That's dope.
So yeah,
Should we close this one
thank
out?
you guys for watching. We're gonna go ahead and close this up. We're gonna give you one last look at this literal glow up on the Shoushugibon knife scales.
Oh, beautiful.
This is what you all stuck around for. Oh, wow. This is that awesome effect that we're wanting to get. Super excited to see this turn out. If you want to see the way that this turns out, then make sure to tune in to the video where we actually where I actually finish the knife. So I'll have that out. Trying to do it as soon as possible, within like a week or two, maybe. Cross your fingers. It depends. We got a lot of different things in the works. But we'll have this out soon. You can see the whole process from start to finish, and you can see how cool it looks on this awesome knife blank. Anyways, guys, that is it. Check out my Kickstarter if you haven't already. I know I've spammed that a lot, but that is ending.